Welcome to this Fairies Oracle and Witches Tarot reading, and let's dive right into the cards and see what the fairies have for us and what is coming through from them on this Aries full moon 2021, October 20th. And I'm situated in Denmark, and it is around 4:15, and so we are here 27 degrees into the full moon. So let's see which message is coming through to us from the fairies. What do they have to tell us? How do they see things develop from their perspective? Where can they give us any guidance and directions, hopes and advice? And let's see what's coming out. Let's see if there's a card coming out here. I will just shuffle the cards one more time. So we're asking for guidance and what is coming through for us on this full moon in Aries. Okay. So we have just one last card, please. What is coming out for us in this full moon in Aries, October 20th, 2021. Okay, so they have brought me 2 cards so far, and I'm just asking if there's anything more here. We'll just give the cards a last quick blend here, shuffle, and see if there's something coming out. Okay, we're good. So, the first card coming out is this card. I'll just show you in its upright position, but it came out upside down. So it's card number 24, the Pipers. Normally talking about the melody of life and listening to the melody of life within yourself, to really tune into to the frequency of life. But here in upside down, coming out in reverse, he's more telling us that we're perhaps not so much in tune right now, that we are not so much in harmony. But let's have a look at the second card coming out here, and that is also a card in reverse. I would just again show you the card in its upright position, and this is Liz of the Shadows coming out here. She's normally talking about healing and coming out of your shadow sides, moving into more self-esteem. So here, what she's telling us coming out in reverse, there is something going on where we're definitely not coming into that right now, that there are things we need to look at. But let's have a look at this guy first. So as he's coming out here in reverse, like I mentioned before, there's something that we are out of tune with something. We are out of tune with the rhythm of life. It's like I find him a symbol of our ancestors, or something that is original, something that is connected to our roots actually. So it's like we're out of tune with our roots at the moment. It's like we're not asking questions about where we're coming from. Why are we out of tune? Why is my life looking like this? Why do we see so much turmoil in the world? Why do we see so much disagreement, or whatever it may be? And on a personal level, maybe you need to ask yourself also if there's some kind of turmoil in your life where you feel that you are out of tune with people, out of tune with yourself. So we got to look inside ourselves to figure out why we are not in tune with our surroundings. And moving on to Liz of the Shadows in reverse, card number 44, I feel that there is something lacking with our self-esteem. There is something that makes us keep us in our shadow side. There's something where we perhaps haven't acknowledged things yet, because either we can't or because we won't. So I feel that for the collective here, there is still something that we need to ask ourselves about, because it's like we're kept in the shadows here. We're not coming out as this beautiful healer, normally lending her hands to those who offers to those who offer their help to others. You know, a very kind, loving person, knowing exactly who she is, being in balance, bringing support. But here it's like we cannot bring out support to each other in the world if we keep to our shadow sides, either because we just want it there because we're scared of what will happen if we move out of that, but also maybe because we just simply don't know yet. You know, when we're just being, you know, completely ignorant, or we just simply don't have the knowledge about that we are actually in the shadow sides. So definitely we are not in tune with something here, and we need to ask ourselves how we can tip this back around so that we can go around playing our flute, being in tune with the melody of life, knowing where we are going, coming out with healing and self-esteem, giving out support to each other. And so let's hit out for the Witches Tarot and see if they can elaborate a little bit on this. And a card jumped right out, and let's see if there's any more cards coming out to give us more details on this. Okay, so we have 3 cards coming out here. And my lights just went off. I'll just put them on again. Sorry about that. They sometimes live their own life. Okay, so let's begin with the bottom card that is coming out for this. So overall, the witches are telling us that, okay, an extra card just jumped out here. Okay, we'll read that. We'll read that at the end. Okay, so the bottom card coming out here is this card, a Major Arcana card, so a very heavy energy coming in. And it's card number 20, talking about judgment. And we can also see how this fairy is having a flute here. And she's telling us actually to change our position here, because we need to initiate something new, okay? We are being called out, actually. So that could be a very good answer to List of the Shadows coming out in reverse, that someone here is calling us out now of the shadows, okay? We need to try to come out, whether we're ignorant, whether we don't know, whether we don't want it, or whatever it may be. And what's going on with this, changing our position, being called out, starting something new, you know, it's talking about renewal, actually. So in the details, this is about, we have 6 of Wands coming out here. This is talking about that there may be some obstacles right now that we have to look into, okay? So we'll put her over here. So there are some obstacles right now, but we will overcome it. We can see how this fairy is bringing out roses to people. We will overcome these challenges. We will come into a position where we feel that we can be in tune with our surroundings. The wands here are referring to our relationships in life, our life force energy, and our life force energy in our creative sides also, to go about situations in a more creative way than we normally do. And it's also talking about how we are actually leading our life force energy around in our physical body, so through nutrition and exercise and stuff like that. So there might be some challenges here with our physical bodies, with our relationships, or with the way that we are just using our creative sides, okay? So the next 2 cards that are coming out, they came out together. And first we have Knight of Pentacles, and we have card number 6 from the Major Arcana coming out with Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers. So here is clearly some kind of choice to be made, okay? We're coming out of these challenges now, and we are coming into more self-confidence. Now here with the Pentacles, we're in our work life, everything that regards our financial issues, our physical, materialistic structures around our life, our earth life, and also accommodation, our home. So how are we building our lives here? And Knight of Pentacles in particular is talking about that here, if you have your own business, money could start showing up through orders coming in, or it could mean that you're just simply coming into more self-confidence in the way you live your life. And it's as if that with the Lovers over there, which is a major arcana card, so that is the major energy here, the main energy, a rush of energy that is coming in right now, means that there's a choice to be made here. So when we are stepping out of these challenges, have worked our way through it with using our life force energy, we are coming into better times with our physical materialistic life. So we will actually see it quite tangibly play out. Whatever it is that we may have conquered over here, it's actually showing up as a reward over here, that we're moving forward. Knight of Pentacles is perhaps a little bit immature, but he's solid. You can trust him. It's building. We are in fertile energies here. So he is a builder, okay? So we can count on that whatever is beginning to show up here, we can build from that. And we are asked to kindly make a choice here to keep our pact or oath with something that is involving where we live, our home, our finances, or our work life. Okay, so a very tangible card, two tangible cards that are speaking about that we will see something with our physical eyes playing out when we have overcome this kind of life force energy. And I feel that that is a reference actually to the Pipers in reverse, with not yet being completely in tune with that life force energy where things are just flowing for us. We're putting things into action. Wands is also a masculine energy, which means that it's a fast moving energy. It likes to move around. It's fast. And over here we have more the soft feminine, a little bit more laid back, passive and receiving energy here. So we have an action oriented card here, and we have more like a receiving soft card over here. But they will go very well hand in hand, and we will be able to make that choice and that pact because there's something being brought to us. We're coming much more into self-confidence. Things are starting to show up for us, and we will know what our kind of a soul mission here. I feel this is normally the way I read the cards in my readings. And this is talking about keeping your pact, your oath, perhaps through your soul contract or with someone important in your life. So it's time now for maybe new relationships to enter our lives, or that we become more committed to the relationships that we're already in. But we are coming in to more alignment here in those areas of our life. And so overall, this is about being called out of the shadows, remembering our pact, our oath with each other. And as I'm reading for the collective here, we must remember why we came here. We must remember that we're on the same planet, we're in the same boat. We all have these challenges right now going on one way or another. We are here together and we need to work this out. So I also feel that since we have a masculine and a feminine card here, yin and yang energies, we also have those energies over here, but here they are united, and through the smoke I feel that the past is just being cleansed away. It's time for new beginnings. Actually, the full moon in Aries is talking about new beginnings. It is the first sign of the zodiac, so something is being smoked out. We don't need to look back. We can see how these two people, or two fairies, are standing with their back against us. So they're not looking back, they're looking forward to more brighter times, and it seems very calm. It's a uniting energy, so we need not to look back in the past so much. We need to be more future oriented here, I feel. And back to the Judgment card down here, overall this is calling us out for renewal. We need to do something new. We need to initiate something new, not looking back all the time. Now there was a card that fell out when I finished shuffling the deck. So as it came out with the bottom card, I'm just going to read it as an addition to that. So we have here 10 of Cups. And 10 of Cups is this card full of satisfaction and happiness and rest and just feeling at home within our emotional body. This is pointing to our spirituality, using our psychic abilities, sensitivity. And here we see how this couple and a small family here, they're just sitting here and taking in a meal close to the river, outside in nature, and just finding peace with themselves, coming into satisfaction. And so I feel that that is actually what we are being called out to here, coming into more emotional satisfaction with one another. Now, number 10 is also pointing to both endings and new beginnings. So something is beginning to take form here. We are moving out of these trying times with our life force energy, where we may have felt tired or exhausted, and where's this going, and why is that relationship so difficult, and why can't I get my creative hobbies done, etc., etc. All that kind of things are showing up right now, but they're showing up for a reason, so that we also wake up from that. And since also with the ones here, we're in the fire element, and we have the smoke going on over here, I feel that these challenges are being smoked away, okay? As Knight of Pentacles is coming in to tell us, you know what, there is hope for our earth life. We need to step into more self-confidence and say, yes, we can actually do this, okay? We can smoke away whatever has troubled us in the past. We can come out of the shadow sides. We can be more informed. We can heal each other more. We can support each other more. We need to stick together, okay? We need to keep to our soul contracts, remembering that there's a reason for everything, and that everything, you know, each situation that we see play out is not going to last forever. Everything is changing at any given moment, okay? So nothing lasts forever, and it's like we need to remember that, and definitely not look back in the past, because we will risk to, I feel there's a risk for repeating past actions, and it's like smoke it out, smoke it away, look forward, go with this Knight of Pentacles, okay? He may not be the king here, but he is bringing something new in, where we are beginning to be the own bosses of our own lives, where we also can come in with support for each other, and by that coming into more healthy sustainability in also how to what to put in the soil, so to say, quite literally, as also with the Pentacles, we are in the earth element here. So there is something here where we are smoking things out of our soil so that we can start afresh. And I feel that there's a lot of shadows coming out. You know, it's like the entire world history could be actually in for new beginnings that we have never seen before. So let's just pull a final card for this reading from the Sweet Dreams deck. And because I feel that this is a reference to our dreams when we are moving on forward. This is a reference to what is going on in our souls. And also, since through the moon itself is a reference to our dreams, our past lives, our emotional body. So I felt called today to use especially this deck. And I can see now that there is a reason for that, because I feel that we're into something really deep here. Okay, I'll just... one card was coming out. I'll just ask if there's anything more that we should know now. What are the final messages? What is it that we need to know? Okay, so we have two cards coming out here. Now the first one to come out, yeah, okay, is Destiny. Okay, my dreams show me that I am the co-creator of my life and destiny. Yes, okay. So we definitely need to tune into more dreaming of how we would like to see a new world come about, because it is like that we are smoking things out now. And that also means that a lot of things could play out, could show up, come up to the surface now here, and be tangible for us, where to come into more self-confidence. Okay, so we will see a lot of things playing out as we are doing already. But it's very important that we look ahead, and that we are creating through our consciousness which world we would like to see come out of it all. What is it that we really want to see grow? And the other card coming out here is this card, Divine Dream. I am divinely guided. My intuition shows me the way through my dreaming world. Exactly. We need now to believe that the fairies, trolls, and pixies, and also I feel that the fairies are actually reminding us that there are a lot of realms now meeting up with the fairies as well, coming together into our world. So I feel it's a little bit overcrowded at the moment, but we do need that, right, to begin something new in our lives. And so I feel that since on these cards, you know, it's a reference to me and I, but it's really a reference to the collective as being one. And so we just need to remember that everything happens for a reason and trust that we are divinely guided, okay? We just need to keep together, okay? Reminding each other that we are here together. We cannot do this without each other. So this was what I had for you in this Fairies Oracle and Witches Tarot reading. I hope you have been inspired to perhaps dive deeper. Remember always to ask the fairies for questions so that they can come in with their beautiful and harmonious answers, and sometimes a little triggering answers, right? But they're always trying to tease us a little bit and remind us that life should be playful and that there is always a solution to everything. So take much care out there. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.